Alright, let's talk about North Korea. Yes, North Korea. The place that pops into the news every time someone launches a missile with the enthusiasm of a toddler throwing food. It's that country squeezed between China, South Korea, and Russia, looking on a map like it's perpetually in timeout. Officially, it's the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, which is a fantastic bit of branding because it's not democratic, it's not for the people, and it's barely a republic. It's like calling a piranha a water puppy. It's technically true, but it dangerously omits some very, very important details. The country is famous for exactly three things: nuclear ambitions, military parades where everyone marches in perfect, terrifying sync, and its leaders, the Kims. Now, why should you care? That's a fair question. You've got your own problems, like trying to figure out which of the 17 streaming services you're subscribed to is actually showing that one movie you want to see. But North Korea matters because it's one of the most secretive, isolated, and misunderstood places on Earth. What we think we know is often a cocktail of grim headlines, defector stories, and outright propaganda. It's a country operating on a completely different software than the rest of the world, and understanding even a sliver of that is both fascinating and, frankly, a bit like looking into a bizarre alternate reality. It's a human story, just one that's incredibly hard to read. Most of our information about North Korea comes from a very small number of sources, which is a huge problem. Think about it. Our entire perception of a nation of 26 million people is shaped by what its government wants us to see, and what the people who risked everything to escape can tell us. It's like trying to understand what it's like to work at a massive corporation by only reading the CEO's holiday message and interviewing people who were fired. You're going to get some strong opinions, sure, but you're probably missing the full picture of the day-to-day grind, the office politics, and whether Brenda from accounting really does steal everyone's yogurt from the fridge. So, for a few minutes, let's put aside the big scary missiles and focus on the smaller, weirder, and arguably more revealing details of life inside the Hermit Kingdom. Because it's in the mundane, everyday rules that you truly see the scale of the state's control. These aren't just quirky facts, they are windows into a system designed to manage every single aspect of human existence, from your thoughts right down to your hair follicles. It's a place where the government isn't just in your business. It is your business, your hairdresser, your calendar, and your basketball coach. And you thought your homeowners association was bad. Let's start with something personal. Your hair. In most places, a bad haircut is a minor disaster that can be hidden under a hat for a few weeks. In North Korea, a bad haircut could be the only one you're legally allowed to have. That's right. The government reportedly maintains a list of state-approved hairstyles. For men, it's around 15 styles, and for women, it's a little more generous. But don't even think about copying the Supreme Leader's iconic look. That style is reserved exclusively for him, a brilliant strategy to prevent anyone from accidentally looking too in charge. It's the ultimate form of "you can't sit with us, but for your head." Imagine you're a barber in Pyongyang. Your job isn't about artistic expression or making someone feel good, it's about compliance. A customer comes in and points to a poster on the wall, not a celebrity magazine. "I'll have the slightly ambitious tractor driver, please." There's no room for creativity, no "let's try something new." Your job is to make sure every head of hair in your chair conforms to the state's vision of a tidy, socialist citizen. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's a powerful and visible reminder that even your own body is not entirely your own. It belongs in part to the state. And you thought being told to smile more was intrusive. Now let's move from the bizarre to the truly terrifying with fact number 2, the 3 generations of punishment rule. This is a policy straight out of a villain's playbook. If one person is convicted of a serious political crime, like, say, trying to flee the country or insulting the leadership, they are sent to a prison camp. But it doesn't stop there. Their immediate family, including their parents and their children, are often sent with them. 3 entire generations can be imprisoned for the crime of one individual. It's a system of collective punishment designed to ensure absolute loyalty through fear. Think about the sheer psychological weight of that. Every decision you make, every word you utter, carries the potential to condemn not just yourself, but your elderly mother and your innocent child. It effectively turns family into a cage. You can't just worry about your own survival. You are responsible for the fate of everyone you love. It's the most effective deterrent imaginable because it weaponizes the most basic human instinct, the desire to protect one's family. It's a level of control so absolute that it makes you police your own thoughts before they can even become actions, which is, of course, exactly the point. Alright, next up, fact number 3. North Korea has its own calendar. While the rest of the world is living in 2025, North Korea is enjoying the year Juche 114. Why? Because their calendar starts in 1912, the year of birth of their founder, the eternal president Kim Il-sung. That's right, they literally reset time to revolve around their leader. Every official document, every newspaper, every birthday card is dated according to the Juche year. It's a constant, daily reminder that the history of the world, as far as you're concerned, began with him. It's like if America decided to start its calendar from the premiere of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fun, maybe, but also deeply, deeply weird. This isn't just a quirky numbering system, it's a fundamental re-engineering of reality. By centering time itself on the life of the founder, the state places the Kim dynasty at the very core of existence. It implies that nothing of consequence happened before him, and everything that has happened since is a result of his legacy. Imagine being a child learning history. Your entire timeline is anchored not to global events but to the life story of one man and his descendants. It's an incredibly potent form of indoctrination woven into the very fabric of how you perceive the passage of time. Forget BC and AD, it's all about before Kim and after Kim. Let's move on to fashion with fact number 4. Blue jeans are basically illegal. Yes, the most common article of clothing on the planet is seen as a symbol of American imperialism and capitalist decadence. You won't find people strolling around Pyongyang in a pair of Levi's. This is part of a broader effort to shield the population from corrupting Western cultural influences. It's a war on trousers. The state wants to maintain a socialist lifestyle, and apparently that lifestyle is strictly anti-denim. It's a strange thing to ban, but it shows how deep the control goes, right into your wardrobe. And finally, for a bit of a curveball, let's talk sports. Fact number 5, North Korea has its own unique rules for basketball. Again, why use the standard international rules when you can make your own? In the North Korean version, slam dunks are worth 3 points, not 2. Field goals in the last 3 seconds of the game are worth a whopping 8 points, which sounds like it would make for some absolutely chaotic endings. And if you miss a free throw, you lose a point. This was reportedly the brainchild of Kim Jong-il, who was a huge basketball fan. It's a perfect metaphor for the country itself. It looks familiar on the surface, but the rules are completely different and designed to produce a specific, dramatic outcome. So we have state-mandated haircuts, a calendar based on a single person's birth, evil basketball rules, and a generational punishment system that sounds like it was rejected from the Hunger Games for being too cruel. Why have we spent all this time on what might seem like a list of trivia for your next deeply awkward dinner party? Because these details, as strange as they are, paint a more human picture of life in North Korea than any headline about missile tests ever could. They show the reality of a government obsessed with total granular control over its people. It's not just about big politics, it's about everything. These facts matter because they remind us that behind the intimidating military parades and the stern news reports are 26 million individuals navigating a reality that is almost unimaginable to the rest of us. They are people who have to worry if their haircut is politically acceptable, if a stray comment could imprison their family, or if their genes are too American. It's easy to dismiss North Korea as a bizarre caricature, a political cartoon that's gone on for too long, but these details force us to see the humanity at the center of it all, people living lives under a constant crushing weight of state ideology. Learning about places like North Korea is fundamentally important. In an age where it's so easy to live in our own bubbles, sealed off from anything that makes us uncomfortable, looking into the world's most closed-off society is an exercise in perspective. It challenges our assumptions about freedom, government, and what it means to be an individual versus part of a collective. It reminds us that the way our society is structured is not the only way, and for many people, it is not their way at all. It's not about judging. It's about understanding the vast spectrum of human experience. Ultimately, the world gets a lot wrong about North Korea because it's easier to focus on the caricature of the crazy dictator than to grapple with the complex, tragic, and deeply human reality of the nation he rules. The country is not a joke. It is a tragedy on a massive scale. And paying attention to the small, strange details of daily life is one of the few ways we have of piercing the veil of propaganda and remembering the people who are living through it, one state-approved haircut at a time, and if that doesn't make you appreciate your right to wear blue jeans and get a ridiculous haircut, I don't know what will.